Skadoosh! Welcome back, guys, to Bad Boy Gaming. I'm Joey Moss. I shall be your host with the most. There is a format out there that is so cheap. You may only build a deck for roughly 60 cents. That is it. And there are over, I believe, 6,000 cards in the format. Quite a lot of cards are in this format, and it ranges. There's nothing banned. There is no banned cards. The one rule is in Penny Dreadful. This is from pdmtgo.com. The one rule in Penny Dreadful: any card on the 1 cent ticket list is legal to use in your deck. Every time a new set is released, a list of all the I want to say cent, but it's tickets. There is a slight difference. It comes down to like a fraction of a penny or something. The difference between a ticket and an actual penny, or 1 cent US, is recorded and published here. The list remains valid until the next standard release. I want to thank Dustin Gillian for getting me hip to this. Thank you, my dude. He messaged me on Facebook and alerted me about this. Like, hey, this is a really cool format to get into, and it's dirt cheap. I guess he's been playing it. 60 cents, roughly. 60 pennies, or tickets, as they like to say. That's all it costs to get into this. Let's learn a little bit about it, guys. Power level, Penny Dreadful is just many powerful cards, basically. The format self-regulates as a deck that dominates the format, blah, 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 blah. There is currently no ban list, but one will be considered in the future if necessary. That's interesting. They have no ban list right now, so get up on it. Brewer's Paradise. Yes, it is simple to purchase. It is inexpensive to purchase any of these decks. A penny. So this is a great opportunity for someone who wants to get into Magic the Gathering online. To explore Magic the Gathering online for dirt cheap. It does cost you $10 to get on to Magic the Gathering online, to get an account going. But from that point moving forward, if you were to play Penny Dreadful, I even like the name, Penny Dreadful, such a cool name. If you were to play Penny Dreadful, you're talking, you spend $10, your first deck is only going to run you 60 cents roughly. It's not even a full dollar. Less than $1 you can get into this format. That's cheaper than my Patreon. I'm just saying. That is freaking ridiculously cheap. Less than $1 to get in. Well, the $10 on top of it. But wow. That is so cool. Penny Dreadful, the ultra budget 10,000 card Magic Online Brewers Paradise with powerful cards, 5 free weekly tournaments. Free weekly tournaments. I don't believe they do that in any other format on MTGO. But then there's a reason for that, by the way. Free 24/7 league prizes, quarterly rotations, and a super friendly community. I bet at pennies, I mean, what's there to get mad about if your deck is a bust? Who cares? You didn't lose much money. You lost a penny. Not a penny, 60 cents. Who cares? How do I get started with Magic Online? Yeah, you got to go to magiconline.com, of course. Or Magic the Gathering. Yeah, just go to Magic Online. You'll find it. Which cards are legal? Oh, Magic Online, it's not, you can't use it on an app. I'm sorry. I know, I'm sorry. I wish there was a way I wish they would figure that out, but it just seems like there's a lot of data that goes into that game. A lot of gigabytes and a lot of updates constantly. I think it would be a headache if they made an app version of it. But I would like to see an app version. Which cards are legal? Searching on Scry is the best way to find out card legality. Basically, any card that's 1 penny. And Scryfall, I've already checked it out. I'll show you guys here in a minute. Very simple, very easy to use interface. How do I find or brew a deck list? The best way, again, it takes you right back to Scryfall. Browse deck lists from tournaments, leagues, and elsewhere. View the full legal card list. You just click right here to do that. How do I get a game and find other Penny Dreadful players? To get a match in Magic Online, go to Constructed Open Play just for fun on MTGO and create a freeform game with Penny Dreadful in the comments. To find the Penny Dreadful community, join the Discord. How do I enter the league? Leagues last for roughly a month. You may enter any number of times, but only one deck at a time. You play 5 matches per run. You can join the league at any time. A little repetitive. To find a game, sign up, and then create a game. And just for fun with Penny Dreadful, leak as a comment. Top 8 finishers on each month's league leaderboard win credit with MTGO Traders. Well, anyway, shout out to MTGO Traders. That's not what I made this video for, but actually I do watch that dude online for darn sure. And he has red hair as well. Little did you know, I am a fire crotch. Oh my God, my hair's on fire. Okay, all right, we have fun. When you complete a 5-match league run for the first time, you will get 1 ticket credit with MTGO Traders. So when you finish the first league run, you can buy a new deck. You just brought a new car. You can buy a whole new deck for when you play one of the leagues. That's insane. So kudos to them. How do I enter a tournament? We have 5 free to enter weekly tournaments with prizes from Card Hoarder. Even cooler. Card Hoarder, that's where I get my cards from. No offense to MTGO Trader. It's just where I go personally. So shout out to Card Hoarder. I wish I had one of these guys as a sponsor. That'd be kind of cool. But they are not sponsors. No, they are not. They are hosted on Gathering along with a lot of other player-run Magic Online events. More info. What happens if a card goes above 1 centy? Boom! Get out of here. Ain't legal no more, baby. You gotta get. How does rotation work? When is the next rotation? How long are cards legal for? Legality is determined at the release of a standard legal set on Magic Online. Prices are checked every hour for a week. Anything 1 cent or less for half or more of all checks is legal for the season. Cards from the just released set are added, nothing removed, a couple of weeks later via a supplemental rotation after prices have settled a little. Any version of a card on the legal cards list is legal. The next rotation is in 7 days. 7 weeks, 1 day. And this is how simple it is. Latest decks. This keeps you up to date. 3 hours ago, this was updated. This deck went 1 and 3. Shows its record, how it's been doing. Even gives you the person's ID here. Let's get down to it. Just to give you an idea of what's in one of these decks, take a look at this. Diregraph Ghoul. Playset of those. Playset of Shambling Ghoul. Playset of Cemetery Reaper. Just to give you an idea. Cemetery Reaper, I think, is a $1 to $2 card. Don't quote me on that. I know it was last time I looked. But it's only a penny on Magic the Gathering online. A penny. A penny. Roughly. How the converter works for pennies and tickets. It's like a fraction of a cent is up in there. Lord of the Accursed, dead weight. I mean, this dude built a freaking zombie deck for under 60 cents or under. That's even cheaper than that. I mean, you're talking like 30 cents, like 35 cents. So you can really buy a couple decks with this. Well, including the sideboard, it might get a little pricey, so be careful with that. Dark Salvation. 4 of those, 4 Liliana's Mastery, 1 Vendetta, a Scarab Feast. I mean, this is really neat. Ultimate price, 2 of those. Talk about ultimate budget. You have met it. This is just to give you guys some ideas of what decks are being played out there in this format. Wow, I guess this is a popular deck. That's just another version this guy's using. But it looks like that is the one whooping butt. Temur Ascendancy is the one that's also 5-0 right now. Rattleclaw Mystic, Sylvan Ranger, Savage Knuckleblade, Flame Tongue Kavu, Woodland Wanderer, Burst Lightning, Arc Trail, Saproling Burst, Creator's Claws. The list kind of goes on here. And then it shows even the sideboard on the bottom. I mean, how freaking cool is this? Here's Scryfall. Very, very simple to use. I just typed in the word death and went to see what's all in the format. 9,878 legal cards are in this format. And the list just goes on and on and on. Unfortunately, you won't find a card. Like, let's say we typed in Fatal Push. Well, guess what? There's no chance in hell. Sorry, pal. Yeah, you can't just get a Fatal Push. But this is really simple to use. This is scryfall.com for anyone curious. and you can browse different ways here. Price list, price list of our 1 cent cards. That's fun, huh? But it goes through every single card that would be legal just by typing in F. Was it like a semicolon and a PD for Penny Dreadful, and then browse the entire list of cards. I mean, the list obviously goes on and on and on with 9,000 cards. But what a great way to get started. Um, if you've been interested in playing Magic the Gathering online. And if you're a patron of mine, I will play you online as well. And if you really didn't want to dump any money into Magic the Gathering online, or not a lot at least, what a great way to do it. And you guys know I like to play on live stream versus my patrons and just have some fun. So something pretty cool to check out and even interact more if you really enjoy the content. But this is a format I'm going to get into this within. I'd say this week I'm going to create. I don't know. This might be pricey though. Ba-da-ba! Just kidding. I'm going to create some decks. I'm going to create a few decks, and any of my patrons out there, I would like to. I'd like to have you guys also create some decks. I think this would be a fun format to play in. So consider doing that if you are a patron. Wowzers, man. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this format. Is it something you'd like to play? If you are a person who plays Penny Dreadful right now, please leave some comments below. I want to know more about this format. I want to know how long it's been around. I mean, I just want to know, like, tell me anything about it, because I'm about to explore. I'm about to explore it myself here. Wow, I'm at a little lost for words there. Thoughts morning. Didn't have that cup of Joe. Ba-da-ba. But that's me, baby. All right. Yeah, leave your comments below, guys. As always, man, I love you. See ya. PL freaking A.